Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel, where in the previous episode we began our first day at Thor's military academy, put into the strange Class 7, tossed into the basement of the Old Schoolhouse to fight monsters in a giant dungeon as we're learning the ropes as we go. Welcome back. Let's face this foe. I don't think physical attacks are going to be very effective against that monster. I think you're right. We'll need to rely on arts this time. Got it. Actually, attacking with my orbital staff has basically the same effect as an art, just without any casting time. So if worst comes to worst, I should just be able to run up and smack it. Wow, really? I can see that thing coming in handy. Well, we're counting on you to lead the charge then. Here goes nothing. Let's see it, Elliot.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Arts. Arts are a kind of magic which require an orbment to use. They can be used by setting a quartz or master quartz into an orbment. Arts require time to cast and consume EP when used. Attack arts, especially effective against enemies with high evasion or resistance to physical attacks. Support arts, used to buff, heal, and augment allies. Elemental efficacy. This shows how effective arts of each element will be against an enemy. So, here we can see some efficacy examples. For this enemy, water arts would do normal damage, just 100% damage, while wind arts would be weak, they will only do 80% of their normal damage. But fire arts will deal 155% of their normal damage. So, discover which elements an enemy is weak against to finish them off quickly.
Here we go!
Here we go! Firebolt! I can take a hint. I can take a hint.
It's my turn.
Now, something I did not notice in the previous episode is that in our inventory, we actually start with a couple of battle scopes. These are essential items for a completion run. They allow us to, without the use of arts or crafts, analyze an enemy's key data. And I do want to get the data on the various enemies here. So there's essentially 3 types of different enemies down in this dungeon, plus whatever boss might await at the end. So let's make sure we got them scanned. Drome, a kind of spongy mollusk that likes areas with high humidity. Produces orbital energy in its body and uses wind arts. It's so cool. I got him in 3 dimensions. Can turn him around. Make him dizzy. Make him dizzy.
My turn.
All right, Elliot. We know what to do with you. We're gonna do a little bit of an earth shoot, methinks. All right, let's see this firebolt. 50% damage up. That's a kill.
It's my turn.
And that's just a kill too, just from your amazing powers. We can also see what can unbalance him. So Reen's attacks would do more of a good job there. So you have different types of, they have like thrusting and slashing. The reason I'm not being specific about the types of attacks is that I don't remember. I don't remember exactly what those 4 categories are called specifically, and so I don't want to say it until we're actually introduced to it. It's been 8 years. I don't remember. Badoosh. As you can see, damage not too high right here due to its high physical resistances, but that's where arts come into play. And even Elliot's just regular attack here, so much damage.
Let's keep going.
Our arts boy. Our arts boy. Good job. Good job all around.
All right.
All right.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
True. We'll take some wind sabbath. Perfect for Gaius. And now this boy right here. An insectoid monster, huh? Looks like that shell can take a real beating. Might be pretty tough to take it down. Agreed. We need to keep our wits about us against this one. I should probably give it everything we've got, arts and crafts included, and see what works best. Good idea, Elliot. Whoa. Ah, he's coming. Run away. There we go. It's generally worth getting the sneak attack. It just speeds up the entire battle. Status efficacy. This shows how likely an enemy is to be afflicted with a particular status ailment. So in this case, he is half as likely to be affected by poison, because it's at 50%. Fire, or the burn effect, would be standard efficacy. Freeze here would be 50% more likely to take place. And something like nightmare or sleep is very, very ineffective and not likely to happen at all. Efficacy only represents how likely a status ailment is to work on an enemy. It does not affect that ailment's duration or potency. Alright, let's go over the abnormal statuses. So, Poison deals minor damage at the end of the afflict's turn. Seal renders the afflicted unable to attack, use crafts, or as crafts. Mute renders the afflicted unable to use arts. Blind reduces accuracy and evasion by 50%. Sleep renders the afflicted unable to act. All damage dealt to them is critical. Burn deals major damage at the end of the afflicted's turn. Freeze renders the afflicted unable to act. Deals medium damage at the end of their turn. Petrify renders the afflicted unable to act with a 30% chance to be KO'd when attacked. Faint renders the afflicted unable to act. All damage dealt to them is critical. Confuse. The afflicted attacks both enemies. The afflicted attacks both enemies and allies indiscriminately. There we go. Deathblow, a one-hit KO, and Nightmare. This is new. Afflicts the target with sleep and bestows a random status ailment when they awaken. And we can see the various items that can cure these conditions. But that's not all. We also have Delay, forces the afflicted to wait longer for their next turn. Vanish, temporarily removes the afflicted from the battlefield and reduces their EP to 0. Balance Down, renders the afflicted more likely to be unbalanced. Link Break, severs the afflicted's active combat link. Link cannot be restored while this effect persists. Stat Down, decreases the attribute corresponding with the displayed icon. Stat Up, increases the attribute corresponding with the displayed icon. Insight, now this is what Gaius had earlier. Because of his Master Quartz, Falco, increases accuracy and evasion by 50% and renders the imbued 10% more likely to unbalance a foe. That's hella cool. HP Regen, restores some of the imbued's HP each turn. CP Regen, restores some of the imbued CP each turn. Physical Immunity, nullifies the next physical attack received, and Art Reflect reflects the next magic attack received. And finally, KO, reduces the HP to 0.
My turn.
Whew. Your turn. Autumn Leaf Cutter, seems like a no-brainer. This bunch of beetles, let's get them. Boom.
Leave it to me.
Got a miss there. Well, mister. Not too pleased about that. But I would like to figure out just what I'm dealing with here. So, toss out a battle scope, have a little peek. Coin Beetle, a golden-colored beetle. Its carapace is hard like a coin. All right, weak to fire.
Right.
That's something. I ain't got no fire, but I got other arts. Let's go. Blah. All right. I'm gonna Gale Stinger here. Really should take advantage of his inside status as much as possible. Badoosh. All right, we got a 0 art right now, so I should focus on somebody who hasn't taken a lot of damage and just kind of nuke him, just like that. All right. Also, Elliot's basic attack having AoE is so freaking sweet. I think we're gonna toss out this over here. Blam. All right, they're coming in. We got a Petrify. We actually got a Petrify on Elliot there. Well, not on Elliot, but Elliot got it on the Beetle. That's great. Let's go. We're gonna be seeing this attack a lot. It's just really useful. It's a really useful attack. Okay, they're bunched up now. Perfect. Take them down. Boom, boom, boom. That was a KO due to the Petrify right there. That's hella rads. All right, get him. Going for a quick kill. Right there. Oh, they're surrounding us. Rain, fight back.
Go.
Now, Autumn Leaf Cutter. Let's finish these two. Nice, get some CP back from the Force Quartz, and blam!
Oh, we did it.
We did it, guys. And we can see the tactical bonuses, where we essentially can multiply the experience gained from battle by doing cool stuff during the battle, such as double kills, getting the first strike, and scanning the enemies. And that's quite a lot of experience. And some Sepith too, even some items.
Elliot, are you okay?
I don't see any obvious injuries.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kinda just left my legs. I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
I guess I'm just used to fighting monsters like these.
You need a hand?
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out!
Elliot!
Huh?
No!
What?
Looks like I made it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
Oh, it's you!
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right. I came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. I let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse. So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly, and I hope you can forgive me for it.
No sweat. Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for you. Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah, we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
Sure thing. Welcome aboard. The name's Reen Schwarzer.
I'm Elliot Craig. It's nice to meet you.
My name is Gaius Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to? I realize how that must sound, considering my recent outburst. But please, don't take it personally. I'm simply curious to know who I'm associating with.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin with.
Ah, so you're from abroad then? What about you, Reen?
Well... let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all in equal standing here.
Well, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. I'm somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine. I'd feel much better if we were around to help if they wound up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's go.
Machias has joined the party. Minimap. You can expand the minimap by pressing the start button. This allows you to view the area's topography as well as your location and locations of enemies. Pretty sweet. Check it out. Look at this fancy-pantsy map right here. So, in Area 1, we've successfully gotten the 2 treasure chests that were here. So, we're all set to continue.
Leave it to me!
Bam! With Machias, and I'd like to know how Machias from over here sniped a beetle all the way over there. Yes, he's just that good. He's just that good. It's also possible to zoom in and out, which is a curious feature, but I think I like just kind of having it zoomed in. Let's see more of these beautiful boys.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
Something tells me this school is a little out of the ordinary. All right, Fat Cat, Flying fat cat feline, go down! Bam! Bam! Now.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
Alright, we'll have to fight. Now, flying feline is the last monster that I've yet to scan down here. So, out of the regular foes. Which means they shall feel my wrath. But it's a zero arts turn, so it'd be a total waste not to go out with some of the crazy stuff that we got right here. Also, I'll leave it to you, Elliot, my boy. Battle scope. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. A winged feline monster relentlessly pursues its prey, attacking with kicks from above. Look at this little devil. All right. Gale Stinger. Blam. And now, Machias. Let's check out what he's got. Arts-wise, needle shoot. Crafts-wise, break shots. Single attack impedes death down. Fires an armor-piercing rounds. With potential for death down. Let's do it.
How about this?
Blam. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Double kitty kick. And a miss. And a counter. Here comes another double kitty kick. Up. Not as evasive. All right. Autumn leaf cutter right here. I got you just where I want you. Blam. That's the first kill. Do a couple of these. Oh, they're attacking with arts. They're fighting back. Overkill. Crit attack coming in on Rian. Bam.
It's my turn.
He's getting just a tiny bit low there. Let's see, these boys. Arcus, activate. Also, I'm just gonna firebolt this guy. Boom. There we go. Fire's highly effective. Could also, if we wanted to, toss out a bit of a heal on our buddy here. I think we should. And take it home. Bam.
There's no time to waste.
Indeed, that's level up for everybody. Great. Whew. Quite a boost to HP.
I did it!
You did.
Nice.
Yes. Nice. I love those little zoom-ins when you get a level. Now then, Machias. Let's check you out. You got the Buster Shot, a solidly built, easy-to-use shotgun made by the RF company. And then we have Orbance. Iron, Earth Elemental Master Quartz. Obtain a significant Def ADF bonus. Ooh. All right. Now then, another thing I want to check out. So if you hit the L2 button, you actually get a sort of quick jump into the menu. And by default, it's set to active voice log. That's not really useful in my use case. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swap this to be the battle notebook, actually. So that we can jump straight in and take a look at the different monsters here. So we have flying felines, grass dromes, and coin beetles. We've gotten all the information we want on these fools right here. So there's plenty of tabs that we gotta fill out eventually. For now though, I've had my fair share of battles and duels. I'll just be on my way. I see priceless marine pots, I smash! Priceless marine pots, nothing inside. What a waste then, what a waste. Old Schoolhouse Underground, Area 1. Are you telling me did I backtrack? Man, they just said in this area, like, oh, hey, it's easy to get turned around in here. That's embarrassing. Well. Let's pretend that never happened and proceed onwards. Like I know what I am doing. So, we are in Area 2, as the map reveals. And in Area 2, there's going to be one treasure chest for us to get. So we'll keep our eyes open for that as we peruse the halls. Stop right there.
Winds, give us your blessing.
Okay. Well, in this case, let me introduce you to another mechanic, if you will. The turbo button. So, I have turbo mode enabled, which makes everything go faster. And it also skips animations and the like. So, for instance, things just kind of happen now when I do an attack. Bam. And it's hella useful if we're just trying to wipe out some enemies that we don't feel too scared fighting. It's just going to take a couple of rounds. So it's just a nice little quality of life thing right here. So we're going to be using that to our advantage
It's my turn.
and just kind of slam dunking our way through these types of enemies. Unless they are new, unless they are exciting, and they shall die before me.
Oh, we did it!
We did it. That's some XP though. I don't generally want to stay around and fight enemies in dungeons, etc. Once I've gotten the scans, I'm kind of good. I don't really want to grind too much, so it's gonna be the general policy.
Here we go.
Let's go.
We meet again.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Laura S. Arcade from the town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. Legram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
That name sounds so familiar. Wait, so your father would be...
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
No, not at all.
Magius, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios's eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I, say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Emma Milstein. Like Laura, I come from a distant region of the Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact. It's very nice to meet you.
A scholarship? Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. To think I was outdone. By a girl, no less.
You must be quite the prodigy.
Maybe it seems like it now, but really, I'm not. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, cool! You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
I really need to clear things up with her, but what do I say?
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay.
I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. It's a pleasure to meet almost all of you.
Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Reinford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
So, hey. I guess that bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met, right? I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone. You may require protection.
You needn't be concerned about that.
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companions. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be off?
All right.
We'll see the 4 of you later then.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident, everyone could see that. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this? There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them. She really wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am, though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master. I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow.
Interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl, and we still need to track down Duke Albarea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. He can rot down here.
Come on now, that's no way to treat someone you just met.
Okay, the girls.
Looks like the path splits.
Ah.
Which way do you think we should go?
I feel a little wind blowing from the east. I bet the exit's that way.
Thanks, guys. That means we go the other way. That's how we always roll. Now then, I do really like Laura. I like her combat style. I just remember using her a lot. She's a strong girl. Marcus needs to stop with, oh, but they're girls. We can't leave them alone. It's like, you look out for yourself, Marcus. Looks like you have your hands full just doing that. Keeping yourself in check.
It's my
Then
turn.
you can worry about others. Gale Stinger. Blah! Alright,
My turn.
we're going in. Boosh.
Leave it to me.
Boosh. Take care of some fat cats and some silly dromes, except for the fact that these guys are weak to everything but arts. Wonderful.
Oh, there seems to be a treasure chest here.
Does it? Yeah, you guys must have a sixth sense for these sorts of things. You found tear in the chest. Bam, bam. Wind Sepeth galore. Reviving bomb, see? It's always worth smashing a few old Zemurium pots. Let's check that out. Orbment-wise, we could equip that on Reen and give him a HP heal. Heals a small amount of HP with the power of water. Alright. Will do, will do, will do. Oh, I'm really liking the castle coming together. We have a few more to meet properly, such as the mysterious silver-haired girl. And we gotta catch up to Eustace too. Get the whole gang together. And get our butts out of this schoolhouse.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Oh,
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me. Oh yeah, Fee Clausel. That's my name. You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'll be fine. I'm used to this. See you at the end.
What just happened?
Wow.
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being quick on her feet. I guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Yeah, now I'm more convinced than ever that she knows exactly what she's doing. Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
Well, she's an enigma, that one. She's an enigma. Like much of our class, we gathered together a colorful bunch from all across the Empire. For what purpose? Well, we shall find out.
Do you hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Come on!
Rean!
Wait for me!
Incredible.
That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right. That's court fencing, an agile style favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Huh?
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Rean Schwarzer. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot Craig.
Guys Warzel, nice to meet you.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace Alberea. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
What the hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, it's a wonder you don't pop. And you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk. I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old block. Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
What does that have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being born.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
You son of a...
Machias, don't do it!
Okay, it's choice time. Do we reprimand Eustace or do we stop Machias? So, no long-term consequences here, or doesn't affect bonding points or anything. It simply affects who we get to play the rest of the dungeon with. And since we've given Machias a chance, I kind of want to see what Eustace is like. And also, Machias is like, they're both a little unreasonable. Machias is just like a bit more, so I'm just gonna stop him right here.
I know he's taunting you, but lashing out at him isn't going to solve anything. And Eustace, don't you think that was a little uncalled for?
I wasn't the one who started this.
Let me... Damn it, just let me go already! Sorry, okay? Just... leave me alone for a while. You guys should just go on ahead with him.
Oh.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It would seem I still have much to learn.
Huh?
You look shocked. Why?
Well, you're the son of Duke Elberea, right? I wasn't expecting the son of a noble to admit he was wrong. Wait, no, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
There's no need to address me so formally. We may come from different social spheres, but here at this academy, we're supposed to be on equal standing. Or so the idea goes, anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yes, I'm with you all the way there.
Is class really that big a deal here in the Empire?
It is. This country has a long history, and the class system has been one of its central institutions for most of that. So what are you going to do, Eustace? Machias said to go with you, but I don't want to press you into coming along if you don't want to.
I was intending to press on to the exit by myself, but I'd prefer not to mimic the actions of his ilk, so I'll accompany you.
What? I'm just surprised we're worthy of your company. I mean, I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Let's just go with that.
We should get moving then. Come on.
Machias has left the party. Eustace has joined the party. And here we go. We got
It's my turn.
a new boy. Yeah. We did see him a bit briefly during the opening of the prologue, but now we're back.
He seems kind of imposing. I don't know how to break the ice.
Maybe you can smash some pots together. Bah. Anything here? Nothing. It was all a waste. Whew. Okay, Underground Area 3. We have 2 chests in this area, and I intend to get my hands on them. But first, smash! 5 times happened. Very nice.
Go!
All right, Reen. Show us what you got. I think I'm going to try to avoid enemies in here. Well, it's tough to run away from them sometimes. They're fast in this one. All right, we have a grass Drome over here. I'm going to lure him. Are you seeing these moves? Perfected after many years of training. 50 sepith of every kind. Thank you kindly. And then there should be one more chest, which we may find just around the corner. Some of our gang is looking a little worse for wear. Should be fine. Usually before we're thrown into any big, bad, scary stuff, we get a chance to recuperate. It's gonna leave him there.
Oh, a treasure chest!
Astutely observed, young Craig. Found evade 1. Evade 1. I sometimes struggle with V's and W's and their sounds, and it's annoying. I thought I'd be past this at this point, but suddenly the awades and the vines rather than the wines come in. But that's just how it goes. With that should be all the 5 treasure chests that we wanted to get our hands on. And speaking of, we just got an evade. So we have tier right here, but Gaius, for instance, has a air slot that he has to fill. So let's do evade 1, evasion. I love evasion and speed, like my favorite stats. Attack more often, dodge more. Now, uses. He has the Mistral Master Quartz, obtain a significant ATS bonus. And the Golden Sphere, a small area space attack that can also cause blind. Attacks enemies with golden magic orbs. Pretty cool. He's also a few levels higher than us. Night Sword, a night sword designed for both combat and ritual use. Alright, let's see you prove yourself. We have a resting charging station right here. So we'll take a quick little nap out here. And then we proceed on the way. Double checking. Only 3 things to get here and we have gotten them all. Let's get out of here.
Hey, are we...
Looks like we are. That definitely seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight streaming in, so I'm guessing we're finally clear.
Ugh, this was a complete waste of time. Pointless busy work at best. Considering the school's esteemed founder, I was expecting more of a challenge, but nothing here posed even a modest threat.
Did we even fight the same enemies? I feel like I've been stretched to my limits. And what was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question.
You've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
What was that?
There!
The statue?
What the heck is that?
A gargoyle come to life? What sorcery is this?
Stone Guardian, Iglute Garmr.
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Not outside of old wives' tales, they aren't.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to fight it.
Right.
Finally, an opponent worthy of my skill.
Idios, help us.
Let's go.
This might actually be a challenge. Good.
My turn.
It's boss time, baby. So, Iglute Garmr right here. So, this is a boss. Bosses are the easiest ones to miss scan-wise, because you can't come back and get them, obviously, so you gotta keep your head in the game when it comes to these boys. So, let's do just that. I think we're gonna start off with the battle scope. Check him out. A stone gargoyle spoken of in Erebonian legends. Its sturdy body repels physical attacks. And indeed, it does seem like arts is the way to go.
Very well.
Alright, in which case, Golden Sphere should be pretty hype. Problem is, this isn't put on him, it's put on the ground. So if I put it here and he moves out of it, I'm not gonna be too happy. So I'm just gonna put it here and hope he stays within range of that.
Right.
Perfect, just where I want him to be. Now, let's see. All of the elements is pretty much gonna be the same, so just whatever we favor.
Leave it to me.
And then, airstrike, getting on up there. Golden Spheres. Boom, 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 boom. That's a lot of damage, actually. Let's see if even our boy here, yeah, uses right now, thanks to his Master Quartz, does the most ATS. Whoa! We got a blind put on him just as he brings out the fire thrower. That's great. Fire thrower? People usually say flamethrower. I don't know why I went with fire thrower. Fire bolt! Okay, okay. Just gotta keep at it. We are a little bunched up here, and he does seem to have some AoE, which might not be the best thing since sliced bread. So what I might do, I might actually just... I'll move Gaius over here. We are taking a little bit of damage. We could always heal him up should it come to that. For now, golden spheres. And a sweet little aqua bleed from our boy. Some good damage. Oh, he's prepping. He's prepping an art of his own. We gotta impede him. Good thing we got Autumn Leaf Cutter. Let's get him. Blam. There we go. No attack for him, but he's just gonna do a big old slam instead. All right, we managed to split the party a little bit, which is actually gonna be beneficial. Blam! Straight up the butt.
My turn.
And some golden spheres. Gonna be coming in with the power of the 4 great houses. Zoom, 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 zoom. So we're already getting a sneak peek at the politics active in the Empire. And of course, many of the characters here represent either locations or factions or aspects of Erebonia. It's just a great way to get it all together into a big melting pot and see what happens. Blam! All right, he's still blinded. He's still missing attacks. That's huge for us.
It's my turn.
It is indeed. Can barely see this guy. So big. This thing's another one of these. We got so much craft points right now. We can't do any S breaks or S crafts yet, so just kind of stuck doing what we're doing. So, golden sphere.
Right.
All right. Should almost have him now. He's getting low. He's getting low. Firebolt from the rare. We also got a crit coming up here. Yeah, you're low. Yeah, you're low. What you gonna do? Oh! Oh, he's recovering. It's stage 2.
All right.
This isn't even my final form. Oh, a stone gargoyle spoken of in Erebonian legends repels intruders with powerful gusts of wind. So, he's in his second phase now, and at least from what I remember, this is technically now a new enemy in a way, right? Because he's a different version of himself, even though he starts damaged. But I already have all the information on him, presumably from the first scan, so it should be fine for our battle notebook. So, let us go ahead and do a... Well, now I could just attack you with my regular stuff. So let's do it! Blah! Yes! Strong on a crit. Ooh, speaking of strong, that's smart. Rapid thrust. Delay this fool.
My turn.
Oh boy, we're gonna need a tier, methinks, right here on our boy Reen. I'm gonna bring Reen a little closer too. Go. Alright. Heal coming out. This one more strike might bring him down. Oh.
It's my turn.
Indeed. Oh, good thing you got an HP heal turn right there. You will handle this, you say. Well, Golden Sphere is actually doing quite well. It's doing quite well for you. Just keep that up. Toss out a tier over here. Green Schwarzer. Go in! Bam! Golden Spheres. And that's used us all out of AP. The boss is also getting down there. Oh!
It's my turn.
Do you have impede on this? You do not have impede on this. Well, toss it out all the same.
My turn.
Oh boy. Oh, he's gonna get to unleash something. Well, actually. Rapid thrust is impedes! Stop him, Usus! Yeah! Whew. Close call. Blam! Yeah. We got him now. Earth is effective. Ah! Oh, wait, resist? Uh-oh. I'm getting conflicting messages. Ariel. Oh, no. My Sepith. Oh. It's fine. We're good, everybody. It's all fine. Do not worry.
My turn.
Oh, boy. All right. We just gotta fight back with everything we have. Ah!
It's my turn.
Okay, he's getting low. Blam! Indeed. It still feels right to heal here, even though we could probably just finish him. But hey, we gotta take care of our boys, okay? Gotta look out for each other. That's what this is all about. It's not about the glory and who gets the kill. It's about making sure everybody comes home from the field trip all right. One more hit. Ooh. I kind of want to let Eustace have this one.
Very well.
Do it. Ba, 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 ba. Ah. Good night. That's one less legend in this world.
How pathetic.
Well, pathetic isn't the word I would use personally, but there we go. Level ups across the board. Well, not for Eustace. It's already ahead. Ooh, motivate! Oh, that's great. Just like Estelle and Lloyd before him. So, this is a huge area, strength up and CP up that we can, well, pop. We can do an encouraging shout to rouse allies to battle.
All right!
All right.
Just getting started.
Just getting started.
Hell, that should be the end of it.
No, it's down but not out.
That's one hell of a second wind.
I can appreciate a certain degree of tenacity, but this thing needs to just die.
It's no use. We're too spent to go another. Guess I have no choice.
Stand back!
You made it!
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least.
I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find the Dark Ages alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
Indeed. It's brushing us off as though we barely even scratched it.
But with this many of us, if we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
Looks like you started the party without me.
You?
Releasing limiter. Take this! Break shot!
An opening!
Go!
Eat that! Now!
This one's mine! Ah!
We did it!
I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
It was like each of us were engulfed in some faint blue light.
What?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize. Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again. I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
What are we supposed to be happy about?
I have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class VII?
I mean, we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
That is a valid question. There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus ornaments you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinford Company. Like any battle ornament, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely.
Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather...
Idealistic.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't. And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace. I think that pretty much covers the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know, and that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not? Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
So you're the first then. You seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school. So, if it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board and our foreign exchange student too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity, so I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too! I kinda feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? and you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's a yes from our 2 Orbital staff testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage, so on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now. Which leaves just the 2 of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alberea, claim my place as a member of Class VII.
Huh?
Why? You're the son of a duke. Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alberea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides, this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what to do. I'm in, come hell or high water. You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now, but no outmoded class system is going to hand you trophies anymore.
We'll see about that.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Oh.
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
Give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9! With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Well, well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite as diverse as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But perhaps this too is the divine providence of the goddess, no?
How do you mean?
Well, seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds that continue to build over our nation day by day.
てく季節の波に飲まれ溺れそうになる時だって巡り巡る奇跡の息遣いを感じられるのならもろ迷いなどないさ空にこだまする明日への鼓動瞬ききらめく星のように光になって道を照らし出すよ宝塚を僕らの未来風が歌い出す明日への鼓動雲のにきらめく虹のように架け橋になり道を描き出すよだからほら顔を上げてまっすぐ前を向いてそうさ行くよ僕はそうさ行こう君と未来へ
And thus, the prologue, The Way to Thors, is complete. The Way to Thors completed the prologue. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Make ourselves a big old save right here. And I think we have a pretty good idea of what this game is going to offer us in terms of the story, the setting, and the mechanics. So, tune in next time when Chapter 1 begins in earnest. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.